Nice. So how big was your team before you started working with us? Number of employees, vans, fitters, all that kind of stuff?
Well, before we actually inquired with you, we were a four-man team, and that was all of us fitting the actual floors ourselves. And obviously, since then, we've now got two full-time fitters and then an extra three subcontractors that we use as well on a regular basis.
Nice. And in terms of like the areas you cover, where is it that you were targeting initially?
Truth be told, we weren't targeting any location. We would take it as and when we could really get the work. So if someone said to me, mate, I've got a job up in Liverpool, we'd be there tomorrow, essentially. So really, in
Yeah.
terms of areas we were targeting before, that there wasn't any kind of sequential place that we would really go to do these jobs. It would be anywhere and anytime.
So in terms of like the types of flooring and services that you're offering, was there a main focus, obviously, before we started working together?
At the time, no. While we kind of knew what our high ticket lead items were, we were just lucky someone would even inquire for something like LVT or carpet. So that was more or less seen as luck for us. So really, we wasn't targeting anything. We would take it as and when we could.
Okay, so have you grown your team, added vans, expanded your services, or opened any new locations since then?
Yes, the team has grown by two full-time fitters on PAYE, and obviously by three actual subcontractors that we use when we have an influx of work. In terms of vans, not yet. We're currently leasing them, but it's mainly just down to capital. We're trying to reserve our capital as much as possible for our end goal of owning a shop. So that's why we haven't gotten the vans just yet. So that'll be part of a collective group during our kind of a 2 year end goal, give or take. In terms of kind of have we expanded, I would say yes. Before we would go anywhere and everywhere really to wherever the work is, we take it. We're quite lucky since we've started kind of our SEO package. We were able to narrow down where we worked, and it was places we wanted to work.
So fast forward today, how has your business evolved since working together?
Since working together, I think the key difference isn't the revenue. While yes, our revenue has doubled, if not tripled, since working with you, our biggest kind of thing that we're glad is since we started working with you is we're not working in the business, we're working on the business. And I think that's good for any entrepreneur. Is truth be told, I hated fitting. My knees were gone. Like I had sawdust in my lungs on most days if we were doing wood jobs. So, working on the job, working in the jobs, it was horrid. But then when you're working on your business, that's where the real progress comes in, because you see your business from an outside perspective. Because, it's all well and good you're fitting the jobs, but then who's going to the customers, who's measuring up? Because there's a million and one different tasks as a business owner that you have. That I say the biggest key takeaway isn't our revenue, although yes, it's grown substantially. It's actually the fact that we're able to work on our business rather than in our business.